right. So I've just done a live and I think you haven't heard me very well because my mic has stopped. But here it is again. Finger crossed this is working. I can't see if we have any questions because my camera, my good camera, is towards me. And I can't see if anybody is online. But doesn't matter. In today's video, I want to show you how I set up my beanbag for a newborn session and what I'm using. So let's get started and I will explain you why. Every time I set up my beanbag, I always have the pillows underneath, and I already set them up in the position where I want to be because I will show you how they sit. So when I pose my baby, there is always a posing beanbag underneath or more. Now, I will leave my baby here and I will tell you, I shoot from left to right. So my light is always in the left. On the side, I have a heating unit and my trolley. It's always sitting here. And when I pose the baby, I just sit on my knees, pose the baby here. I move a little bit from my legs, and then I move my light. I do on the beanbag about 2-3 poses, no more than that. Now, let's see what we have inside here. So if I take this one are just clips from paper clips from Office Max. And then I have about 5 or 6 blankets. Let's see how many I have. One. I have another one for a different color. When I'm changing the color, I have a smooth blanket which doesn't show my pee pad. So I have that under. I have one pee pad. You can have more if you want, depending how many colors you use. And then I have 2 thicker blankets just to make this spot very comfy and soft. Now, when I lift my blanket, you will see my posing ads. And I'll bring the camera closer and I will show you what I have underneath there. So like I told you, this is where the baby's head sits and this is where the bottom goes. So if I need more support, I will add more pillows here or more pillows there and I will lift them up. Now, let's see what I have as a beanbag. And I may be the only one who uses this sort of contortion or device. This situation here, you see it's on wheels and I can move it around. And in fact, this frame, posing frame, when I've started, I had a similar one and I built it up from plastic. So you can make your own, and there is, I do have a YouTube tutorial where I show you that frame long time ago, and I had the beanbag inside and around I had that frame. Now, because the beanbag is a little bit lower about here, I wanted something higher and something smaller because I wanted to use the studio for backdrops and I wanted to make sure that I can move this around. Plus, when you shoot, you don't need such a big space for baby. Babies are small, so, and plus you curl them so you don't need too much. And now Photoshop, if you have a corner which you see, Photoshop, you can patch that so easily with AI tool, then you really don't need a big bean bag. This frame, I bought it from Graceland Design many moons ago. And I think you can still find similar frames on AliExpress, eBay, Amazon. For me, I use this frame because I loved it. I could put a beanbag inside and that was enough. But because it was too low, I wanted something to lift it up. So I pushed this IKEA table inside and then I tied it with some ropes. You see, it's tied very well. Then the IKEA table sits on some planter boxes wheels. You see, super sturdy. And on top, this is the cover, the lid. It's very sturdy. It's the cover for that basket or table, IKEA table. And I put some kitchen non-slippery mat. In this way, when I put my posing pillows, they don't slide away, because the table was a little bit too shiny and it could slide away. So yeah, that's my posing beanbag, but let's set it up together and then you'll see how I do it, and then you can copy the same thing like me. Pretty much, you put as many blankets as you want. For me, 5 is the sweet spot, but you can put 6, you can put 7. If you feel that you don't have enough cushion or enough place to mold the baby, you could put a foam. I could put a foam pillow underneath. I don't need it because I use my posing pillows. When I put a pee pad, I always try to use a similar blanket to blend with the next one, so you don't have these edges, the blue edges, or you could cut them so they don't bleed through your blankets. Very well. The last blanket, it goes like this, and then you just clamp your little clamps around the beanbag. In this way, it's super smooth. Now let's put our posing pillows. Like I said before, one pillow goes towards the head, one pillow goes towards the bottom. I put one more pillow towards the head. I always start with two pillows there, and then if I need more, I add more during the session. So let's push this one more in the back. In here. So if I bring my baby, if she stays in there like so, you see there is already that deep. Now, if you want to lift the baby higher, you can put more pillows in there. That's not a problem. And because it's on rollers, I can rotate them as I want. I think it looks very good. Now, let me turn the camera around and then I will see if anyone is online and has questions for me. I don't think anyone is online yet. So, there's the beanbag. But if you have any questions and you want to know more about the posing for newborns, please put questions in the comments. Let me know what exactly you want to see. I will do a studio tour of everything what I use in the studio. I can talk about backdrops. I can talk about setups. I can talk about dresses. I can talk about my light, which is just here. We can talk about everything and anything in my studio and what I use. So for now, this is my beanbag. Let me know if you liked my improvisation, and let me know if you are still using the beanbag, the old beanbag, if you're using a table to pose the newborn babies, or if you're using anything else, an improvised device, a bed. I used the dog bed at some stage, and that was amazing. I love that, but again, it was too low, and I lift their legs up. Yeah, just let me know what else you want to see in the studio, and we can do lots of lives or videos, and I will have lots of session coming through with how I pose the babies. So keep following, like this video if you liked, and any other videos, keep asking questions, and I shall see you in the next live, or I shall see you in the comments. See you. Have a great day. Chat to you soon. Bye.